Finally this morning, it's time for us to lift up hands of comfort. The Apostle Paul said in 1 Thessalonians chapter number 5, verse number 11, "Wherefore, comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even as also ye do." It's the devil's job to beat up the church. Amen. That's his job. That's what he's here to do. That's why he keeps trying. Problem is, the devil's got an easier job nowadays because the church is fighting itself. It's time that we have hands of comfort. I'm still on this kick. Every time that we get on Facebook, every time we get on MySpace, does anybody even use that anymore? Anytime we get on that gossip box called the telephone and start spreading stuff, can't believe what those kids are doing. Can't believe that mom or that dad is letting them do that. Can't believe where they're going. Can't believe what they're doing. You ain't comforting, you're browbeating. It's time for us to lift up hands of comfort. It's time for us to come to the place where we say, you know what, Lord? Help me edify you by lifting them up. Amen. It's time for us to comfort one another. Come here, lady. Come here, guys. Moses in the battle. Moses, who was weak. Moses, who don't know anything else to do, stood with his hands lifted. And when he got too weary, and when he got too weak, and when he got too burdened, Aaron came by, and Hur came by, put a stone underneath him. He didn't have to go and fashion him a new chair. He used what he had. He put a stone up underneath him. Said, Moses, you just keep doing what you're doing. It's working, brother. But we're going to help you do it. They set him down on that stone. They helped him lift up his hands. They comforted him while he helped them fight the battle. You may not be a preacher tonight. This morning you might not be a Sunday school teacher. You might not be the head of a committee or a board. You may never open your mouth to teach a Sunday school class. But you can lift your hands. This morning, you can lift your hands this way, and you can be the help. This morning, you can lift up your hands this way, and you can say, you know what, God, I just believe. I believe. I would that God, somebody, would lift this church up in prayer. I want to tell you this morning, there's not about 2 weeks go by, and I know that we're going to put this on Facebook and we're going to put this on YouTube, and I'll probably get bashed, and that's okay. I don't care. I'm tired of pulling punches. Say, preacher, you've been pulling punches? Yeah. That's over. That's done with. I'm tired of worrying what everybody else is going to say about me. I got news for the devil today. He's not got my hands tied. Preacher, ain't you afraid of them getting rid of you? No, not really, but even if they do, I know churches all across this state that are without pastor. God will not let me fall by the wayside. There's not a week or 2 weeks that go by that somebody don't send me an email. Don't call me. Don't get on Facebook and thinly veil their criticism of something that I've said or done. Listen here, you go ahead and you send your emails. You go ahead, you send your letters, you make your phone calls. Run me down on Facebook. Run me down to your buddy, run me down to your pal, run me down to whoever you want to run me down. But the Bible said, touch not God's anointed. Neither do my servants any harm. Preacher, you threatened me? No, I ain't threatening you. I'm telling you just exactly what thus saith the Word of God. He ain't going to compromise on it. And the little things that you think are so big, and the little things that you think make you so wise in your own eyes are going to be your downpulling. They're going to pull you away, and God is going to take them. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, and I will repay. It's time to lift up our hands. It's time to comfort one another. Thank you, fellas. As they come get a song today. Maybe it's been a while since you've lifted your hands up. Maybe it's been a while since you fought the good fight.